Oh, that was a brilliant start. Not only did I just knock my drink all over the desk, which is superb for a start, I also managed to screw up that initial ad. But let's just move on. A brilliant start as always. I think that's just me in a nutshell. And we're going to be going into our first match of today. My desk is actually soaking. Like, this is ridiculous. Let's hope that my mouse is waterproof. I'm not going to say what mouse because they haven't sponsored me yet. Of course, I am a sellout. Let me know if there's any sound issues because I did actually like completely uninstall everything today. So yeah, pretty much like everything broke. I uninstalled the whole lot, did a clean install of Windows. And I've ended here, and so there may be some sound issues, or I may have forgotten to put a command in. So if you spot anything, help me out. Help me out. We're a team. We're a team, and basically that means that you help me, and I'm the one who gets paid. So, yeah, we're going to be going into, hopefully, the pistol round fairly shortly. It is going to be EnVy Academy facing off against EPG. And, yeah, I think it should be a pretty damn good game. I'm looking forward to it. EPG, like, we missed Nickelback yesterday. I was casting Team Spirit Academy. I was like, where's Nickelback? I need to make my rubbish Rockstar jokes. And he's decided he's going to play for EPG instead. So, that works for me. It should be a pretty interesting addition to the lineup. And, holy cow, I didn't even know I could make my mouse match this way. Turns out your mouse is not that effective on a wet mouse mat. Who knew? Who knew? Either way, I think it's a nice little addition to the team. Nickelback looks like he's been doing pretty well recently, so I can understand why he's in here. I don't know if it's a permanent move, although I feel like EPG could definitely use a little bit of a bolster to their roster. I'm liking the look of Spaze in this team. He's been doing pretty well, and obviously Hooch as an in-game leader is strong. However, still going to be going with EnVy Academy. Is Nickel back? Oh, God. Yes! This is how you remind him of who he truly is. Not like you, say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. Right, that's enough of that. That's the one time. The one time. And, yeah, Hooch is the only one you know. How'd you not know Spaze? He was in Gambit. He's a spazing. Oh, God, that was awful. Push towards the B side. We got 4 men. Make that. Yeah, no, wait. 4 men. One's going to be over the other side. And, basically can just come around the flank. If he gets 1 kill, he doesn't. Lambert decapitates him. Very nice start to the round. Push going to be coming in. Petit Skell, one of my favorite names. Don't know what Skell means, but I know Petite means small. And he's going to be picking up 1 kill. It's a small contribution, you could say. A petite contribution, even. But the bomb does go down. CT side going for this B site. One of the most retakeable sites in the game. It should be possible for them. We'll see if the T's can do anything, though. Actually, Hooch is going to pick up 1. Elian's managed to get another. Maybe it's not so retakeable. They still have a Molotov as well. Nice shot from Lambert, but he's the only one left alive. Fly. Well, he's up above. He's just up above. Styling manages to get himself a couple of kills, and that's a nice job done. 1-0 to EPG. And, yeah, I'd looked at that sort of position and thought, yep, this is going to be a retake coming in. My FPS is very jumpy. I think I might still have Shadow Play installed, which that's just going to destroy everything. Of course, as I said, there's going to be some stuff I have forgotten. Some commands I haven't put in. Everything looks okay, though. This caster took my heart. Take my heart, not my skins. Sounds good to me. Golden Crap. That's an awesome name. The new Glock update, I think you can play it in beta. I don't think it's actually in the game. Nice start. Lambert with the scout. All he has to do is hit tags. Doesn't really need to get the kills. The pistols will do the rest. Just get it down to the point where the Frenchman can have that sort of 1 bullet chance. And that's pretty much all they need. We've seen the French always been very good with pistols. And that's continued with EnVy Academy, G2, and of course LDLC. And Lambert, well, he can also hit headshots. So that's going to help out as well. Elian is gone from the round. not going to have any further part in it. So far, so good for the CT side. The T's actually going in pretty slow. They're going to try and jump off the ladder. Jax gets one and gets traded out. Can't do anything. Nice shot from Hadji, though. Looking to just feast and feast with this Deagle. He's got support from Lambert as well, who hits his third shot. And what a wonderful round from EnVy Academy. 4 players surviving. They get to pick themselves up 2 AKs to boost their economy even more. And EPG just got absolutely ruined. When does the Glock and P250 update release? I don't know. What I'm hoping is they're going to look and try and find some bugs within those pistols, because I don't know about the P250. I feel like they're just doing the same sort of nerf that they've done to the 5.7 and Tech 9, which I think is fine. The thing I'm a bit worried about is what they're doing to the Glock, because that I feel like that could go very, very badly wrong. Could. I'm not saying it will. It could. And knowing Valve, they probably will. 5 Deags, Kevlar, one guy with a little bit of head on there as well. Head armor, of course, for any of you who have disgusting and filthy minds. Not really a word that sounds any better, though. I could use the word helmet, but I don't think that would have helped my case anymore. Elian dunked down low. 49 HP. I knew someone would say it. Golden Crep, I read you like a book. I read you like a book. BKLL is going to be able to pick up one more, and things are going pretty well. This is just a wipe down. Only one person remaining. It will be Nickelback. He just wants to be a rock star, and it's not going to happen today. It's hard to be a rock star without a head. Beat me any way you want. That's one of the weirdest sentences I think I've ever read. Oh, my mouse is could do with a clean. T-side have nada. Absolutely nothing. This is just ruining. Not a single kill. Okay, I don't normally answer these comments, but I just want to understand some logic here. Just, you've said CS is dying, but then you're annoyed that one of the teams you want to watch in CS isn't actually playing in this game. Think before you type. Come on. Anyway, T-side do have themselves a buy in this round. Nickelback going to be going for the entry kill. Petty Scout tagged, but not too much. He's still going to survive, be able to fall back. Pooch. Going to entry. Nice trade back. What is this? Petty Scout just decides to put some graffiti down and gets the 3rd kill. He says sorry before he does it as well. This is ridiculous. Elian, the only one left alive. He's got the bomb down. That's at least something, but he's so low. 9 HP. Defuse, and Elian's gone. He's like, nah, I'm out of there. Not fighting this at all. That's one of my favourite things I think I've ever seen a player do. Midway through a battle, just go, okay, I've got 1 kill. I'm going to say sorry, and then I'm going to kill everyone else. That's beautiful. T-side, because of the bomb plant, still lost bonus given over to Elian. So really the AK save just gave him a bit of extra cash and could even drop a weapon if he wanted to and get everybody some extra utility. Someone was poking on TeamSpeak. We are going to see... Actually, double orbs brought in by the CT side. A lot of damage done in the last round. They did have a couple of SMGs, remember, so... That's actually a pretty good round from them. The stream bonus thing... Oh, I should actually do one of those. I think I still can. There we go. The stream bonus thing actually goes across the Russian stream and this stream. And I think the one, like, you have to actually watch it on stream bonus. So there'll be people who aren't here who do actually exist. So, yeah. Nice start from VKL. Aggressive peak. Double AWP setup on train is so deadly. It's just a wonderful setup to have. Only the pistol round has gone the way of EPG so far. Boy, for telling the truth. That's always a good... That sounds reasonable. Did you get that from Donald Trump? You told the truth. You're banned from the country. Nickelback. Just running through the smoke. You found two people! Can't quite get Jax, who does only have an MP9. And it's just going to be the trade and Lambert with that other AWP. He's probably the primary, so I can't really say secondary. Trying to hide on the ladder. Has to be careful of a player pushing to his left with the bomb. And he's going to go down. Spades finds one and a second quick headshot. Leaving it all onto VKL, who actually gets given an opportunity and misses the shot. How dare you? What can VKL do? 1 versus 2. Trying to sneak back in. Does have a kit. Has a smoke as well. Elian is dead. And now just switches over to the AWP. Space is going to be running back around. Smoke going to be going... Oh, no. Smoke not going to be going onto the bomb. He's just going to try and bait out the defusal. Space going to come running in. And VKL hits the headshot. Easy defusal. That was a calm 1v2 for VKL. He made that look a little bit too easy, in fact. Realize dynamic prize pool almost at $33,000. For anybody who doesn't know, there are cases on the website which will put some of the money into the pool. I think 40% of the oh god, 40% of the extra money actually goes to the winning team, and then 40, 30, 20, 10. So it's a nice little addition. Early damage to Nickelback. Clearly somebody else doesn't like their music either. Decides to knife them in the back. Double AWP setup still going strong. VKL, well, currently 6 and 2. Actually, look how spread the kills are at the moment. 5 and 6 between all of these players. It's early days. Jax gonna turn things around once again. Elian does get one with the AWP, but Jax is doing work. Still keeps them with a man advantage at least. Hot flash actually going out over the top. Nice little flash, and does catch Spaze as well, who's gonna go down to the AWP of Lambert. Leaves it all onto Elian. 1 versus 3. Can he find? Oh no, this is just a lucky player behind him. Lambert sneaks in, and that'll be a 6-1. EnVyUs Academy doing very well so far. And the T's, well, they can sort of continue to invest into a lot of these rounds, but without a bomb plant, it's not going to be anything too good. HF3, yeah, today's much better. I think I've sorted out most of the problems. Basically, I found the best way to fix things with Windows is completely delete all of the updates that they have ever installed. So, yeah. Phase. Gonna pick up one. Why actually gets another? The aggression actually not working so well at the moment. Fly almost adds another to the death toll. Running into the site, VKL. I think he doesn't know how much space the T's have actually gathered, and somehow it's all onto Haji. 1 versus 3, 4 HP. And Hooch will finish. Of course, just Counter-Strike things. The pistol buy is what actually wins the round for the T side. And, well, now they get to go into this one with a lot more money in the bank. JKS. Oh, JKS. Stream. Oh, God. Aggressive push in. Fly will just trade effectively, so that's not too much of a problem. Especially for the T side. Hooch is going to try and wait and catch out anybody. He's actually on a second AWP at the moment. Not something you'd expect to see from this team. Misses the shot, but Spaze has found another one. Walking into the side, and Spaze is just on fire at the moment. 7 and 7 in the game, but he's had a lot of integral kills. Now we look at Petty Skell. Haji. Two aggressive players. Looking to try and come in from behind. Chance of them winning this round is very, very slim. Bomb planted on A. After plants taken from the T's. And they have just decided to hold on to their weaponry. Listen to the radio in the smoking lounge. Not really expecting too much. Either way, as said, CT side are going to save, and actually they do have enough money that they can invest into this one. MP9 for Jax. Still a double op set up on the T side. Lambert will take the only AWP available over on the CT side. So still yet to really break the economy. This will be the round that does it. And the T's have built up quite a bit of cash, even though they've only managed to win a couple of rounds. You can see the one they stole was so valuable. And just as that kills, Spaze really is on fire at the moment. Jax will be able to trade one back. And that's actually an AWP into his hand as well. Gotta go water your cat. I feel like that's dangerous. VKL holding behind, goes to the pre-fire onto the second, and he may have just won the round for his team. Actually picks up a third AWP. Maybe a little bit overkill, but have seen it done before. Push through. Wow, Jax will take that shot all day long. And this leaves just Spaze, the man who opened up the round. Try and turn things back. Can't do anything in this situation. How many AWPs are they going to keep? They're going to drop one. VK will be like, okay, maybe I should drop the AWP. And then Jax will have to give it to him anyway. 7-3. As said, T-side should be pretty comfortable in their buy. I think Nickelback can actually drop one for Fly if a gun hasn't already been dropped over. Which it may have been. Fly was the only one on the team who didn't actually have much cash in. Yeah, that'll be the case. Already dropping a gun over. 7-3. I think it's very important that EPG actually do get this round, though. Otherwise, their money is going to be called into question. And they'll be stuck in a situation at 8-3 down already. VKL, once again. Going for a bit of aggression. Secondary AWP on Lambert. It's probably going to come under question pretty soon. Lots of players over towards that Ivy spot. Thrown out. Counter Molly will deny them at least for a little bit, but it's actually going to be Elian finding the first kill with that AWP. Been doing alright as well. Still expect a little bit more from the AWP. Maybe over on that CT side we'll see him come to life a bit more. But he has got the entry in this round, importantly. A couple of trades will go back, leaving it into a 3v3. Fly looking to try and spot things out, and a little bit slow. If he's faster there, he may have saved his teammate instead. Haji gives the man advantage back, and it's left all onto Elian. Again, the man who got the entry kill being the last one left alive. We saw that with Spaze. He ended up in a much more difficult predicament. But either way, it's not going to work out. AWP will be saved up, so the double AWP can keep going. And it will be now a bit of a problem for the T side, who don't really have the cash to reinvest here. As said, a little bit invested. Nickelback should have enough to buy Alien and AWP into the next round as well. In fact, he'll have more than enough. Get over $6,000. Phase. Leading the charge with the Deagle. Molotov smartly thrown out just to stop the explosion onto the site and the potential overwhelming of VKL. B-side actually looking to rotate back here, so maybe not happy with B. And considering how many players have already rotated over, we actually have 3 on the B side, so this could work very nicely. Still got a couple of players to deal with, and Haji is going strong against, well, not too much on the other side. Space is still going to get one, and Hooch with another. However, the bomb being dropped means that a quick plant isn't really available for them. They still have more players to find. Space peeks out, and Jax comfortably takes him down. However, Hooch has managed to retrieve an AWP, so there is still a chance for at least some damage. CT side haven't built up much cash at all. In fact, even just throwing this AWP out of the map would be a very damaging factor, as we know how much they want that double AWP setup, and I don't think it's going to matter. I don't know if they'll be able to retrieve it. No, so it will have to be an AWP rebuy, which is very expensive for the CT side. However, it has to be a quick comeback now from the T side. Otherwise, I think it's going to go out of control, because they do still have this double AWP setup. They have invested into it. They've spent a lot of money to make sure they can get it. And if the T's break them here, well, you add 1,400 onto all the CT economy, and they don't have enough to buy properly. They have enough to get 4 rifles and then whatever VKL can muster. But it won't be the AWP. So this is their chance. Petty Skell, tag low. They're going to look to try and just push in onto him. A little bit too slow from Lambert on the rotation, and it means that Elian can get the pick onto him as well. Smoke going to fall. Peek over the smoke. Jax, he's going to get spotted out. Yes, he is. Elian doing work in this round with the AWP, and it is looking like the rectification right at the end may come in. However, if Haji can hold on to this AWP, that will be massive value added, but it's not going to happen. Push will come around the corner. T side keep 4 alive, and the CT side, now they have a bit of a decision to make. Is it actually worth going for a buy in this round? And looks like they have even less than I would have expected. They are going to invest. MP9s, SMGs. It gives a good opportunity now for EPG to actually get themselves 6 rounds on the T side, which definitely possible to come back from. Oh, aggressive. Flashbang is perfect, but they can't stop Elian still getting the kill. Haji going to be in a little bit of trouble. Did they just try and... They tried to use the nade to actually blow the rifle back towards them. A smart thing, but unfortunately it hasn't worked, and they have been wrecked over towards Ivy, leaving only 3 players surviving. Now, the problem of not actually saving in this round means that going towards the end of the half, they probably won't have anything in the next, unless, of course, they can win, and it's not happening. VKL, last one left alive, CZ. Maybe they can steal a weapon away. It won't happen. Flawless round, every single player alive for EPG. And as said, that means that for the last round of the half, we're only going to see pistols available for this CT side. Now, we did see them break back in the second round. Obviously, the buy is going to be weaker in the second round, won't have all the utility, definitely won't have an AWP, so it is a bit of a different scenario. But we do know that, as said, this EnVy Academy side are pretty damn good with their pistols. Push goes straight out towards the safe side. Haji, the closest to the action, has to be careful because a player has already gone past him. Fly. Gonna start things off with an opener, and well, now they can just surround the remaining players. Somehow the pistols are still doing quite a lot of damage, leaving it into a 3v2. Lambert will pick up 1 and actually managed to run away. Not really sure how he's managed that. Doesn't have a rifle, but Fly is pretty low on HP. bomb. Gonna go down. Now, considering how much weaker the buy was for Envy, this is going very well indeed. Only Fly left, and he's down to just 19 HP. To win this, he has to ace. Push. Coming back in. He will be able to take down one into the 1v1 versus VKL, who doesn't have a kit. So he has to just stick this for the whole 10 seconds. And he's just going to sit here. Surely Fly is going to peek after a little while. And he will find the kill. But there just isn't enough time to get the defusal. Won't be the ace for Fly. But he will get the victory in the end. 9-6. EPG do make a small comeback towards the end, winning the last 3 rounds and making things respectable. And with a pistol win here, they can look to even up the scoreline. CT side just going for pure Kevlar onto his pistol round, whereas Lambert does have a smoke. They're going to be set up to enable them to cross towards the A site. Already, though, Fly is actually going to start things off. He's got a couple of kills just spamming away, and he's doing very well in this game. 16-12 at the moment. Top fragging in the whole server. BKL currently 14-6. Can he do anything more? Spots out Nickelback, but isn't going to be able to pick up that initial kill. And they are in a little bit of trouble now. How are they going to look to turn this? Jump going to come in towards Pop. Nades are going to go out, as said, allowing them to cross, but not actually cross from Pop Dog. Interesting they don't switch up what smoke they use. That smoke only really helps out Lambert, and because of it, we are going to see them dropped in the end. A very nice pistol round coming out from the CT side. Not a single player dead. Now we go into the second with the force buy-in from Envy. Once again, though, as said, we've seen them do great work with these pistols in the past. Quick smoke going to be thrown in by the CT side as they do line up the remainder. Again, just holding off that cross, not giving too much information over to the players in between the trains. Smokes are now going to be going over the top. Nickelback in such an aggressive position. Should be ready and set to take down some of these players. There's multiple angles to watch. And actually that early smoke has now faded away, leaving quite a bit of a gap for Spaze. And this is not a man you want to give any opportunity over to, as he's going to start things off with a wipe down. Eventually gets traded out, but Lambert into a 1v3. And Fly, well, he is flying at the moment. 18-12, top of the board. And it will be 9-8 now, with EPG looking to try and get a freebie. We are going to see a small investment in from Haji, who did actually manage to get a kill with the SMG in the last round. Elian actually not going to opt to buy anything into this next one. Likely to buy an AWP, so should be fairly easy for him in this round anyway. Only a deagle, no other pistols. I'm just trying to make as much noise as possible by the looks of it. He's going to look to try and rotate back towards this B site. Nickelback is here with the Shredder, the MP9. The weapon that ruins players without armor. It should be pretty easy for him. Almost switches away, and it's slightly caught out, but as said, the Shredder is going to do its job. Eventually, we will see one player lost, but very quick flank from Elian is going to stop any chance of a plant. And with only an MP9 actually lost in that round, no real problems for the CT side. As said, comfortable victory. Now we get to watch as the Ts will invest back into this next round. Not too bad on the utility front either, which will be nice. A smoke on every single player. Even a Molotov onto Jax as well. But no AWP, and that is one thing that Elian has that they do not. And considering how many AWPs we actually saw on the CT side for Envy, the expectation of maybe a double AWP on the CT side for EPG, they're going to want to get one in sooner rather than later. But for now, they don't have that luxury. We'll just have to wait and see what they're going to do with these rifles. Taking up a B control. But it's going to be taking this initial frag. Hooch is gone within seconds. Fly is the only man left on the site. Rotation is going to be coming in, but he has to be careful. Players are pushing close. Somehow he wins the duel versus Lambert. VKL has to be careful. The bomb didn't seem to be dedicated to this B site whatsoever, though. It's going to be a long rotation back, and because of things, this is actually looking like quite a bit of a mistake, because the whole CT side have now rotated in. Okay, there's one man towards A, but they're so close. They had the chance, and it's just completely gone for EnVy Academy. Only Hadji will remain, and I'm not sure what has gone on in this round. It looks like they've overthought things. He is going to give this a damn good try, though. One person down. 3 to go. Bomb completely surrounded, so chance of him winning this is slim, and by the looks of it, he's just going to retreat back and save onto the AK. Of course, means no loss bonus coming in for him in the next round. The rest of the team will get 2,900, but with the loss bonus after that hitting maximum, he should be fine to get a rifle in the next anyway. Still a pretty peculiar round. I wonder if they were sort of trying to bait players over towards the B site, but it went so successfully that they then go to rotate back, and by the time they actually get to the site, it's not so successful anymore, and the CT side have already retaken a site without the bomb. So, mistakes made. EnVy Academy not going to be feeling too good about that one. We're going to see a minute investment from the remaining players and go down to about that 2,000 marker. 4,900 will get you one of each nade, an AK, and Kevlar as well, or full head armor. And so that's all they're really aiming for. If they want an AWP, then you're going to need a little bit more. Here we go. Hadji is the one sort of lifeline in this at the moment for the CT side. Lambert's actually gone a little bit heavier on the investment, which is interesting actually, because he's the one you'd normally expect pick up the AWP, so the fact that he hasn't. I say AWP and AWP actually, I switch between the two, because it sounds better than saying the same word over and over again. Spaze starts things off with the opening kill. The rifle is already gone. Will be picked up by Petit, who doesn't need it. He's still going strong with that CZ. Pistol still making things very costly, and it will come down to Lambert, 1 versus 2. He shouldn't have a chance here. Flies low, which could make things interesting at least. There is actually a rifle right by his feet. I'm going to try and sneak down the ladder. I think he does make a bit of a noise, though. Now looks to make his way back towards the site. Has no idea where either of these remaining players are. But, oh, he's managed to sneak his way back towards B. This, if he can get a bomb down here, this is going to be a massively successful round. 3 players dropped and a bomb plant would be absolute madness. I think he has been heard, though, and has to go for a quick plant. Fly is going to be on the rotation very quickly indeed, and, well, completely blind, just trying to retreat back. Hooch will comfortably close things out. Still, as said, Bomb plant, 3 players going down. Not a bad pistol round whatsoever. And also that gives all the extra utility over to Haji, because without the extra bomb plant, 3,400 doesn't really give him enough to buy. Instead, he'll be left on 4,250, which is absolutely fine. In addition to that as well, it actually gives them the AWP. So clearly that was all part of the plan for Lambert. He was like, yeah, no, I'm going to get a bomb plant. That'll give me all the extra money for the AWP. And yeah, leaves them with a pretty good buy into this next round. And means the CT side have taken a bit of a dent into their economy as well. So, 11-9. The lead currently sitting with the Russian team, but there is that all coming into play already, and Petty Scale continuing with his reign of terror from the last round. 2-man advantage already. Nickelback, I think he hears the drop. Here's the ladder, at least. We go back. A few players rotating. He just made a massive sound cue. By the looks of it, they haven't actually turned around at all. This could be massive. Nickelback is so quick on the rotation. 3 kill there onto VKL. Already Space is going to get another on the site. Lambert is forced to turn around. He has the bomb. If he misses, they lose the round, but he does manage to connect. Now the remaining players that have been backing through Ivy can have a perfect flank, but they actually shoot a little bit early. That's given the information over towards Space. That's a big mistake from the T side. Once again, they have themselves the advantage. Now it's going to come down. They're next to each other, and Lambert just flicks onto Hooch. Touching tips in the smoke. And Space now the only one left as Haji is from behind. What is going on there? An absolute mess of a round as it ends with another on the board for EnVyUs Academy. They're going to call in a pause, as I do think things went a little bit wrong there when it came to communication. CT side still going to be able to juggle some weapons around. Elian can afford his AWP. Fly is dropped, and M4. Yeah, that was hella chaotic. Not even sure what really went down in that round. I didn't actually spot the rotation coming in from Ivy, which was a nice touch. It was just weird that they shot. I think that might have just been a knock onto the keyboard. Nickelback and Hooch currently down the bottom. Fly and Spaze leading the charge. Spaze I expected it from, but Fly has been very impressive indeed. Side. Their way through Ivy once again. Trying to go through the smoke. Quite risky. A couple of players waiting around. Molotov to deny them at least for a few seconds. Flashbang going to be going out. Jax caught, and Space is just going to steal that kill from Fry, saying, nope, you're not catching up to me. Dunk will come in as Fly goes down. Still going to be a 4v3 in favor of the CT side at the moment. Nickelback available for a quick rotation if needed. They've actually gambled over towards this B side at the moment. Still a man over towards Ivy. But could be one if they do manage to get around on the flank. Nice entry as well, leaving it onto this rotation. But as said, Nickelback is quick to come around from behind. Lambert is just going to go pushing straight into him, and the MP9 is going to dominate. Nickelback even retrieves an AWP for his troubles as well, and the bomb is left in upper. And this again, nobody watching the flank, has just caused so much peril for this T side. Space now looks to push back in. Should get one from behind. Haji still doing work though, and it will come down to Nickelback versus Haji. 13 seconds left. All he has to do is hold. Actually hits the leg shot. Only 9 seconds to actually get this kill. Pushing back in. Haji's going to hit the headshot. And Nickelback, mistakes were made. Can't hold on to the round. May have just had enough time to even just run away at the end. But it doesn't matter. Haji with just a weird sort of flick shot there. manages the headshot, and EnVy Academy will even things up. Nice work from Haji, though. The first 2 kills were very impressive. The third was, I think, a little bit lucky, but... Now, money problems. Money, 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 money. That's what this game is all about. And the CT side do not have any. Haji and Jax combine. Here's Haji on the scoreboard now. 23 and 14. He has equalized with the maximum frag or Fly. Although that doesn't last very long, as Fly actually manages to get another one on Haji himself. VKL looking to pad his stats a little bit. It actually goes down to Elian, so even a couple of players drop. Shouldn't be any more for Elian here, and Jax will eventually close him down. 12 to 11. The Frenchmen take the lead. EPG will have themselves another buy. Elian could go for a glass cannon AWP if he wants it. I think it's always the AWPer here that takes their time to think. You never see anybody else buying glass. It's always the one where you question. There you go. He's going to go for that glass cannon AWP. T-side, losing a couple of players in the last round means they haven't actually built up to money. Are there any Mr. Krabs on train? Actually don't know. I'm not the original connoisseur of the Mr. Krabs. That is my friend Rob, who I'm pretty sure is mentally insane. So, yeah, he's the one who taught me. I know there's one on Mirage. I know there's one on Cobblestone. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, just thinks I'm nuts. But either way, push going to be coming into upper B. Hooch actually caught on the ladder. Can't really shoot on ladders. Jax will get the entry with Petty Scale through the smoke. Now the CT side, yeah, they're gone. They're out of there. They're running for the hills. They look to try and save any weaponry they can. Fly may be caught. Rob's like me. Much more of an engagement. Elian will drop one more player. Of course, T-side here are just looking to try and remove some weaponry, but they don't want to take too much damage to their own economy. Fly will actually manage another one. Can VKL trade? No reason for Fly to peek there. Okay. Don't really know why he did that. I'm going to be honest. Maybe thought he was a bit closer and was about to pre-fire the angle, but... 13 to 11. Because of that, we see a little bit more of a hit taken by the CT economy. They did have a 4 loss bonus of 2,900 to give them enough to have an investment of sorts, but they're still leaving this pretty close. Obviously on the CT side, there's no chance of a bomb plant either, and everything becomes a little bit more expensive. T side looking to try and get themselves out of A, but the problem is Nickelback is already waiting. Never mind, Haji with 2 quick entry kills finishes off both Spaze and Nickelback. Petty Scale steal one off VKL, and well, it looks like Elian is gone again. He's running. He's got his insert your brand here shoes on that make him run so much faster and are obviously very comfy. Hooch. Gonna go back to the classic hide and spawn. Nice and comfy in the corner. A bit lonely. We'll have Elian wandering as well. Can someone explain the prize pool? Ah, well. It started off as $10,000. That was put in by the guys at Hellcase. And then they have specific cases. I think there's 2 cases where if you open them, I think it may be half, I'm not sure, but a percentage of the money from the case goes into the prize pool every single time. And then that money, then I think 40% goes to the winner. So So it's $4,000 goes to the winner, plus 40% of the dynamic prize pool, which has now hit $23,000. So it's a nice idea. I like it. It's basically means that the winner gets more money, and if you open the cases, you have the chance of winning something while also giving money over to the teams. The same sort of idea that you see with like the TI, but obviously not on quite as big a scale. I think somebody was saying to me yesterday that they've done it in Halo 5 tournaments as well, or it's basically like something that you can buy and it goes to, like, some of the money goes to the players. I like it more than the sort of sticker method because you actually reward the winner, not just the people who are liked the most. Which I think is fair. Obviously, if you built a brand, someone like Kenny is going to make a nice amount of money off stickers. But I want to see the winner. Are you a match teacher? No. I don't think so. Don't really know what that is. Oh, math. No, I'm not a math teacher either. I'm terrible at math. Like, genuinely awful. Aggression from Nickelback. We'll be able to get one, but Lambert's very quick to trade from above with the AWP. Leg spotted at VKL, and he would just scurry away. Lambert tries to hold the angle back onto Spaze, but isn't going to be able to do it. Jack's peeking above, almost loses his head in more ways than one, but VKL is going to go running around the corner. Spaze can't do anything about the pre-fire. Somehow VKL, while low, is actually just doing the work all himself. That's a wonderful snap onto the head of Hooch. And leaves Nickelback the only man left. It hasn't been a good game for him. Almost dunks out Jax. VKL was 2 HP. It's going to be a 15th round for EnVy Academy. Hope. Maybe gone. If he can hold the AWP there, that'll be a nice little bonus. Going to get 3,400 into their accounts anyway. So there will be somewhat of a buy. And it will be the death of Nickelback. A bit like the band, really, isn't it? Here we go, though. Survival. EPG. About to be wiped off the face of the earth. They're going to become the new dodo of Counter-Strike if they don't manage to win the next round, as EnVy Academy will be taking home those wonderful points, although I suppose they're probably already at home. Couple of Mag 7s. Shotguns galore. I love some shotguns. Only been... Oh. Well, yeah. The first 5 rounds down the way at the CT side. What can Nickelback do, though? There we go. 2 kills for him. Finally wakes up, but his teammate and himself, in the end, fall. Leaving it into a 3 versus 3. Aggression from Pettyscale. I like this. You got to take control when it comes to the B side. Don't allow them back in. However, Spaze is going to spot him out. He has been doing very well so far. The battle is sketchy, but he wins it nonetheless. VKL low on health again. He seems to just turn into pure aimbot mode the second he gets low, but not this time. As Spaze, he just closes out all 3 players. They will live to fight at least for another round as we see a 15-12 scoreline. I think you can definitely see the difference at this point. Hooch has even fallen further behind. I don't think he's had a kill in about 8 rounds. Which, okay, he's in-game leader. You give in-game leaders a little bit more slack, but not having a kill in that many rounds is absolutely ridiculous. Like, he needs to be having more of an impact than that. Will be another buy. a beat. Challenged by Petty Scale. Nobody really peeking. CT side have gone very passive in the last couple of rounds. We did see a little bit of aggression up towards B earlier from Nickelback, but other than that, yeah, just falling back to the sites. And EnVyUs Academy seem like quite a well-practiced team, so to give them all of this space may not be the best idea in the world. He's gathering up now towards this A site. 3 players around where Hadji is sitting. I actually get a pre-fire through the box. Takes a little bit of a tag, but it will be that initial entry kill. And now we just see the push through. Spaze, Nickelback doing work. Finally, Nickelback has woken up. We're just waiting on Hadji. Jax will get one. Still spraying through the smoke. Can't seem to find anything as of yet, but eventually gets the kill. Down to a 2 versus 2. Switches AKs, saves himself a reload. Hooch is finally getting one on the board after a long hiatus, and he's left it onto Elian, who headshots Hadji through the train. It will be 15-13. And still, the CT side live on. Yet, even with all of these rounds, the T side, they still have money. They still have money to buy. No AWP this time, which may suggest they're going to speed things up, and straight into the side goes Hadji, but he's already dead. Dunked out by the nade. Nickelback closed him out. VKL running straight through the smoke. He doesn't even know where he is. I don't know where he is, but luckily Spaze does. Still, 2 versus 3. Nice shot from Petty Scale to turn it back. Even up the scoreline. The weaponry really isn't there as Spaze goes down, and now Hooch. He got 1 kill in the last round. He needs 2 here, and it's not going to be happening. EnVyUs Academy will win this first map 16-13. And although it came close towards the end, the streak from EnVyUs Academy was enough. Of course, we still got plenty more games to come today, continuing with EnVyUs Academy, in fact, as they will take on Namiga. If you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget, !caster. Just do it. Just do it. Go to my Twitter. Follow me. Give me all those extra numbers. I love numbers. I want a bigger number. And, yeah, if not, fine. Make me cry, and we'll be after the break.